Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. I am the Platypus Knight, and welcome back to the good place and to rimworld. We are here with our surviving trio, Sparkles, Orchard, and Bud, after our colony was very nearly destroyed in a raid 2 episodes ago. We've recovered. We're trying to get everybody back together, back set up, and get a couple more people recruited. We've got one more prisoner here. So today we've got our food problem basically put together. Orchard is wrapping up the last couple of things. We're going to try and get this prison expanded a bit, try and get Agnes recruited, and hopefully get some actual defenses set up, because we were annihilated last time, mostly because we didn't have a kill box. Now, I spoke to Orchard, and I spoke to Sparkles, and the reason we didn't have a kill box is because she didn't like the term. So, we have a Not-A-Killbox. I don't know a good word for it. If anyone can help me come up with something good to call it, we will call it that. But for the moment, we have a definitely not kill box, a very friendly box. So we're going to get this nice not kill box set up right here, and okay, so we need something different there. Okay, we are going to get all of this set up so that we can get anyone who tries to come in here, take them out real quick, and keep ourselves a little bit more safe so that what happened last time does not happen again, because that was pretty bad. So let's get this stuff done. Okay. Like I said, Orchard is basically done getting the food set up. She's got a little bit more meals there. And there we go. So we're good on food. Orchard should be... Oh, I need to make you drop that taser because you are a brawler. Sparkles, if you can... Okay, Sparkles, how come you can equip a club, it looks like, but you don't have it? So... whatever it is, we'll get that. Order that hauled. No, you don't get a club. No, taser's not your melee. Okay, you've got that. I thought I looked in gear and didn't see that hatchet a minute ago. Oh well. What else do we have? So we don't have anything to make kibble with. Yeah, that's right, because we don't have any hay. Oh, and Orchard is actually taking care of some of those desserts as well. So, I do want to get Bud working on these apiaries, but it looks like he's actually working on wall, which is probably more important. So we'll get that done. We'll get... Actually, how is our sewage system doing? I'm hoping to get the sewer system upgraded at some point, but that might be a while. It's not exactly a priority. A mad drainer. That's that butterfly that eats electricity. Okay. Well, hopefully that will go away before Bud gets down there to build everything. Hey, there we go. He's actually making those apiaries without me having to tell him to. So hopefully we can... Needs 29 more flowers for the bees. Okay. So we're going to need a lot more than just this little thing. I guess expand this to all of that, and that should work. Okay. So we'll get Orchard on that as soon as she gets up, and hopefully we can get some honey, we can get some desserts. People will be a little bit happier with that. I'm going to get some of this building done and be back in a sec. All right, there we go. There is our kill box mostly built. Oh, Cargo pods, weapons. Okay, it's a hammer. Well, we can give that actually Bud. We're gonna have you melee loadout too heavy. So, oh, why do you have two? Why do you have a beanbag shotgun and a laser gun? Bud, you're carrying too many weapons. Drop the beanbag shotgun. Haul that urgently. There we go. And forget about that. There we go. Grab that hammer. Did you grab the hammer? I don't think you grabbed the hammer. Why can you not melee loadout too heavy? What does that even mean? Is it too heavy to use as a sidearm? Probably. Oh well. That's a shame because that improves building speed, so when he does more stuff like this, it would be a lot better. But Orchard was clearing this a minute ago, so she'll probably get back to it here in a second. It looks like the meadow avs and alpacas are helping clear it a little bit. So we'll get Orchard back out there. Mad Gorilla. Okay. Well, again, like the drainer, hopefully they don't open the door before that thing calms down. Because, well, I mean, it would be a good test of our killbox here. I also need to get this wall built, because now we've got this back door into the base. And we don't want anyone swarming in through the back just when I look away. I've also set these to pause. I think we might actually bump the number up a bit, just to make sure we've got plenty. But we want to pause it just so that she's not constantly doing nothing but that. Okay. Now hopefully I've told Orchard about 3 times now to sow these flowers, and she just doesn't seem to. Does it once? Force Achtung work. We'll use Achtung to make her do it a lot more. Okay. There we go. So those are now going. Alright, defenses are almost in place. We'll get those bear traps up. Those will help as well. And I think we are in pretty good place now. Alright, so he's actually setting up those bear traps. And we're trying to get Agnes here. What is your resistance at? Almost gone, so should be able to recruit her pretty soon. Were you particularly good? Artistic, construction, psychically hypersensitive, underground, or nervous. So not bad, that's for sure. So we'll get her recruited. We'll get... I guess we'll have to finish up one of these bedrooms then as well, which means cutting more blocks. She'll probably actually do a lot of the block cutting. And we've almost got yet another meadow av. Those are supposed to be being tamed, but I don't think anyone's actually set to animals after that complete destruction of our entire group. Yeah, Sparkles is set to animals, but only after research, which I think research is taking pretty much all of her time right now. Orchard, oh, you're starving because you're doing what I told you to and nothing else. Oops. All right, there we go. Well, she's still not... There we go. Now she's eating. Okay. That was my bad. But we now have the apiary need tending. Interesting. Okay, well hopefully those will produce some honey that we can work with at some point. All right. Rare thrumbos. Let's stay far away from them. We don't need to get more damage done to us by trying to take on Thrumbos. Oh, I guess seriously? Is either of them injured at all, or did they just... Nope. One of them has heart cancer, so it might drop dead at some point. And one of them has a bad back and a scratch scar. Quest active, breaking Hilda out. A prisoner being held by Division Trident has managed to steal a radio and call you. Hilda is being held at a camp near the Good Place under armed guard. Rescue her and she will join your colony. She's a 28-year-old sculptor. 2 turrets, a mortar, and 2 Ultratech members defend the site, and there be maybe an unknown threat. Oh dear. Okay, so the problem is I said we would try and rescue anyone, but I don't know that we can fight Ultratech members. I don't even know what that is. Plus 2 turrets and a mortar. That sounds just a little too dangerous to mess with, honestly. Psychic Soothe female. That's really good. Really good. How high is that? Psychic Soothe plus 8. That's pretty good. Alright, we should probably get... we should get a cooler set up. That's unroofed, right? Roof zone. So there's a roof there right now. Let's take that off. There we go. So that way we can just vent the heat right out that. Research on smithing is done. Excellent. That means we can do pico wood and nano wood floors. Okay, that seems like a complete waste, but okay. And then we can do tiles, silver, steel, and gold tiles if we want to be really extravagant. And we should pull our animals back from this. Let's see, for animals out of the kill box. Orchard is okay. We should probably just send her down to get that whole area cleared. Also thinking of deconstructing 2 of these and just keeping 1. All right. And Bud, are you not carrying whole stacks of steel, or are you just carrying like a couple of steel at a time? Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Why? That seems completely ridiculous. Oh well. At least he is getting those traps done. Orchard, whenever you're done, can you actually get this place cleared? Okay. So we're okay on food. Actually, we're pretty good on food for quite a while. I think, Alex, why are you wounded? You attacked a koala and now you're bleeding out in 4 hours? Why? Go tend to our pet here. Okay, there we go. That's just... Koalas are apparently very vicious critters. I mean, I know eucalyptus, they're one food that they eat basically makes them drunk, but I wasn't expecting them to maul one of our pets basically by accident. Do we not have enough steel for stuff? Is that what's going on? That actually might be it. Here is some. Let's just mine out all of that. Is anyone set to mining? barely. Bud and Orchard are both set on low priority to mine. So they're probably neither one of them is going to get to it anytime soon. Okay. Then, oh, you're repairing everything in sight. That's good, but there's more important things to be doing. Like cutting stone blocks, that works. Herbal suppliers from Vasilo tribe, excellent. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll have something actually useful for us. We shall see. Let's get a... Do we not have any sand? Okay, well, we'll put a sandstone door there. There was a wild boomalope chasing after that boomalope to try and... Okay. Go and trade with Gabriella. Let's see if they've got anything. Alright. So they'll buy a whole lot of stuff from us. Well, let's sell a whole bunch of this random... let's keep the black insect chitin and the night leather and the alpaca wool. Just because those are decently useful. Or those are higher quality. Let's actually sell the night leather. And the chitin. We don't really need it. This stuff... Okay, so they've got... Do we need any... I mean, maybe the smoke leaf? Just keep our people in a little bit better mood. But beyond that, okay... Prosthetic humerus and a denture. Well, we don't really have anyone missing teeth or a jaw, but we've got plenty of other injuries. So let's hold off on that. And how do we make flour? It was produced by wheat that has been genetically engineered to gently break into flour with a mere touch. That's one way to get around having to set up a whole flour grinding industry. Actually, why don't we sell some of this nitroglycerin too, just to get a bit more of that. But they don't really have anything else that we need. I suppose we can buy their herbal medicine. Not all of it. There we go. Okay. Buy a little bit of herbal medicine and the smoke leaf joints. I don't know where the herbal medicine went. Sparkles may have grabbed it. Okay. Let's see. So we've got some backup clothes. We should probably get... Sparkles, are you neglecting prisoners? Oh no, she's just decided not to eat. Okay. Well, that's fine then. Okay, 5.8, so she's almost ready to join us. There we go, she's chatting again. Alright, there's a low mood, so we need to figure something out. I suppose we could try and put just some kind of... I suppose we could put like some art or something in these just to make them a little bit nicer. So maybe once she's joined us, we can have her make some sculptures. And from there, we can install them in the prison. So hurry up and join us, Agnes. Orchard, what are you up to? Just horseshoes? I feel like Orchard is ending up mostly just cooking still. So I don't know if we've got her cooking too many meals. What is her cooking skill at? 11. A gift from the Vasilo tribe. 5 star steel. Star steel is an alloy of plasteel and gold infused with trace amounts of cosmic matter. a material that is otherwise far too unstable to exist in this reality without highly advanced containment. And the tribals left us some. Okay. That makes sense. Well, get that hauled in. I have no idea what we'll ever use that for. We'll have to see. But we need... Let's see. We really want to get this... Agnes is just not recruiting as quickly as I'd hoped. We're not getting... I was hoping to get at least some more of these... Wow. I think we need to limit the critters from the... Keep them off of our flower garden here. Just so they don't... So they don't eat all of our flowers so we can actually get some honey, because they are... Yep. They definitely need more. So that one's okay. What kind of work is this? How do you find out what kind of work? We'll never do handling. Oh, so it's okay. So we might need to... set someone else to animal handling. Why is she going back to them? Oh, okay. All right, so we might need to figure something out with those, because that's more... It's a different setup than I was expecting it to be. We seem to be okay as far as water, as far as the hygiene goes. I don't know, what does everyone think of the hygiene mod? It seems a little excessive, almost. Just a whole bunch of extra stuff that's not really... I don't know, not really that useful. It just feels like extra work, not necessarily extra immersion. But I don't know. Let me know what everyone thinks. And we'll figure out if we want to keep that for the future. Of course. Solar flare. So now we have no power on top of everything else. Well, Orchard get the last of this wrapped up, and now, hopefully... Excellent, she's actually getting back to our crops. I'm going to disallow sowing at this one for the moment, and probably here as well. I think we're doing fine on food, so I think we need more other crops. I'm actually thinking of switching this one out to something else. Oh, good. Solar flare's over. I'm thinking of switching this one out to maybe like coffee. Yeah, let's try that. So this one will grow coffee, and we'll see what we can do with that. We'll just leave the corn going for now, because we're doing good on food. I mean, we've still got almost 2,000 corn just sitting here. So we're doing all right there. But basically just waiting on another raid, which hopefully will be able to handle a lot better with this killbox. I know what we should do. We need to roof this over so that it doesn't, so that it's, what? It's not going to keep growing crops. Or it's not going to keep growing random plants, I should say. There's not any sort of limiting plant or anything there, so we can't mud moat. That's an option. I think that'll work. We just need to get everyone down there as soon as we get attacked next time. And actually, we should probably extend this quite a bit now that I'm thinking about it. Because what is... Bud, draft up and get down here. I want to see how big your range is with that gun. Okay, so we can go a heck of a lot further back than that, and he'll still be able to hit him. So maybe all the way back here, or even further, more like here. Let's do that for now. So we'll do this. We'll get all of this deconstructed now that I'm second guessing my setup. We'll get this all set up. What are barricades? Better cover. So maybe we set a couple of these up with barricades instead. Like only have that one be our one entrance kind of thing. And then sandbags so they can't try and use any of that as cover. Moat. I think the way I understand it, basically it's when they try and change terrain is the biggest speed change for them. So something like this, they're going fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, instead of if they just hit the mud moat, they'll move a little bit faster than they otherwise would. So I think we're going to do that. So then row, no row, row. And hopefully that will give us plenty of space to shoot at them. They'll have no cover whatsoever to shoot at us. And we be jamming. Hopefully. All right, good. That's set in there. All right. Now that I'm actually thinking straight, this is going to be a much better box, much better kill box than the other one. Let's actually cancel this one. We could build something like this, put a couple more of these in. And put another door here, and then they're having to snake through all of this. We'll eventually want to replace all this with stone blocks, obviously, but not an option yet. Oh, get all of this medicine hauled in. Why is this still sitting out? All right, Orchard, you're working pretty slowly. Is this just because she's having to run all over the place? Is that the only... Oh, hey, I guess we should put a sink in here. Is that the only reason why it's taking so long? Because... Okay, I guess we should put this right there. It might not be the best spot for it, actually. Okay. Well, actually, why should we bother doing that? Just cancel all of that. Put this over here. And cancel that one. Okay. Now we're good. No need for extra stuff. All right, so we're getting to a much better spot. There we go. Okay, research request opportunity. Lips, Prime Counselor of Leneron, has sent us a message. They're researching an artifact. Okay, so we can send... Ooh. So we can send a researcher to them. That's not far at all. It would basically be Sparkles, who isn't that useful anyway. None of... if only we had a Meadow Av that was trained for obedience. Oh well, let's do it. Let's send Sparkles. Let's see. Form a caravan to there with Sparkles. Now, he does S3470 doesn't count as a colonist except that he is here, which is kind of funny. But anyway, okay, so can't ride, not fully grown, needs obedience. Okay. Well, we're not going to really need much travel supplies. Interesting. Wait, are you automatically carrying all of that? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So she's going to head out. And we'll send Sparkles. Hopefully we'll get some good research there. Hopefully it's not going to be just something ridiculous. All right. And just grabbing some random extra lemons. All right. There we go. Good luck. All right, and how long will that take her? 1.4 days. Okay. So not long at all. Cool. So she's going to be off doing that, and we'll see how that turns out next time. Managing jobs, but no one's set because she's off doing research. So we'll see next time how that turns out. We'll see next time how well we can get this killbox set up, and hopefully it will actually get a test at some point tomorrow. But I'm going to leave this here for now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe throw me a like, maybe even sub. I will see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.